we must go in the ways of the Lord. Timothy had an from the grandmother. Timothy, as a very good example, had an advice from the grandmother, and that helped Timothy a lot. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 5, a very good example of an heritage that when nobody was interested in caring, grandmother was more than interested. Second Timothy chapter 1 and verse 5, when I call to remembrance the unfeigned faith that is in thee, which dwell first in thy grandmother Lois, and to thy mother Eunice, and I am persuaded that in thee also. Hallelujah. What do you think will be the story or the testimony as a father? What do you think will be a testimony about you as a mother? Will somebody somewhere say, this daughter is just like the mother? Will somebody somewhere say, this young man is just like the father? The father was a very special person. The father was a servant of God of the family. And it is my prayer that that will be a true resemblance of the children that they left behind. And I'm asking again, Coco is here and Sikan is here. As it was said about late father, will it be said about you? As it was said of Louis and Eunice, and God's servant is saying, I wish Timothy, you the grandson of Louis, you who happens to be the true son, the biological son of Eunice, will follow the paths of your mother and your grandmother in service to God, in humility, in honesty, in simplicity, in faithfulness, in truthfulness, and in honest service. God shall rise. If it will not be said, oh, sorry. That the father was a pastor in the church, just like I one in my home, who was in the church while he is preaching the pulpit of my home. The son will be feeling crying. The son was caught when the report had come, the father had been saying, no, not my children, no. So the community boys waited. The father is in the pit, sitting from one corner to the other, and the young men followed them gradually and finally captured all of them, dragged them to the was still standing in the pulpit preaching, Jesus is Lord, the power of God, and they turned with to the church. What a shame. And they came down from the pulpit within a space of 1 week. There was no longer any way to be found with my community because it came. What do you think will be said to me? That I am a pastor, that you are a pastor, you are an elder, you are an ignorant, you are of the church, committed member of the church. What two men say to you? Will my children Jesus Christ. Thank you, faithful God, because thy word has been cast. And we ask today, oh God, in total unity and submission to our will, to make our home a model home. Grant us, oh God, the privilege, oh God, and the grace, Lord, to submit unto you, that there shall be, oh God, the watch over our families. That even as we are beginning, presence will never go with us. May we, from undertaking, oh God, the course that you desire of us, may we, oh God, derail from training. May we, oh God, not derail from instruction. Even the heritage you gave to us in the fear of the Lord. Bless God's people. Bless the church of God. Thank you because you've answered us. In Jesus' awesome name, we have prayed. Tell Elade to give me the hint. We are going straight into the dedication proper, and we ask that Madam will step in. While we are waiting for the mother of the baby to come, sing from the open book, hymn number 133. Hymn 133. The little children were to Jesus. Place his hands on them and pray for them. According to the word directing us to do, we bring this little child today and present unto thee. Shall we be seated as we sing all the four stanzas? According to thy word, and present unto thee. O Lord, bless him among thy saints who dwell on it. And God